Imagine for a moment the vastness of the universe, the stars, the galaxies, the intricate web of life on this earth. Each part of creation has its place, a role in the grand design. And you, yes, you are no different. You are here for a purpose that goes beyond the simple routines of everyday life, beyond your day-to-day challenges, and even beyond your highest achievements. You're here because there is something unique within you, a potential that is meant to impact others and shape the world in ways you may not fully realize. Every person is born with a purpose. And while that purpose may seem mysterious or distant at times, it's there, woven into the fabric of your very being. Purpose is not something you need to search for outside yourself. Instead, it's something you uncover within as you explore your strengths, passions, and the unique experiences that have shaped you along the way. You see, purpose is often a reflection of the things that make you come alive, that spark a light within you. It could be the passion you feel when you create, when you connect with others, when you inspire, lead, or serve. It's something that aligns with the very core of who you are, a drive or calling that pushes you to grow, to strive, and to make a difference. You may look at your life and think that your role or your influence is small. Perhaps you've doubted whether you're capable of making a significant impact. But consider this: every single great achievement, every profound invention, every powerful movement was sparked by one person who chose to embrace their purpose. Purpose doesn't have to mean fame or fortune. It doesn't have to mean achieving recognition or reaching the top. Sometimes purpose is found in the quiet acts of kindness, in the way you touch others' lives, in the courage it takes to be yourself fully and completely. Purpose is about authenticity, about living in alignment with who you truly are. Finding your purpose requires letting go of the expectations that the world may place upon you. It's all too easy to get caught up in the roles we're given by society, by family, or even by ourselves. We think that success looks one way, that fulfillment means achieving certain goals. But true purpose doesn't fit into a single mold or definition. It's unique to you and might look completely different from what others expect or envision. Finding your purpose involves asking questions like, what brings me joy? What activities make me lose track of time? What is it that I can offer to the world that no one else can? It requires you to look inward, to trust your intuition, and to have the courage to walk a path that is yours alone. Now, living with purpose doesn't mean life will always be easy or that challenges will vanish. On the contrary, a purposeful life often involves facing and overcoming obstacles. Why? Because challenges are opportunities for growth, chances for you to become stronger, wiser, and more resilient. Just as a diamond is shaped by pressure, your purpose is often clarified and strengthened through the difficulties you encounter. Every setback is a stepping stone, every hardship a lesson, guiding you toward a deeper understanding of yourself and your purpose. And as you grow and evolve, so does your purpose, taking on new dimensions, expanding in ways you couldn't have imagined. There's a certain magic that happens when you start living in alignment with your purpose. You'll find that the right opportunities seem to appear, that you connect with people who uplift and inspire you, that doors open where there once were walls. This isn't coincidence, it's the natural outcome of living authentically, of embracing who you truly are. When you step into your purpose, you attract the resources and support you need, not because you're chasing after them, but because you're walking a path that resonates deeply with your inner self. It's as if the universe aligns with you, recognizing that you're moving in harmony with a greater plan. And this plan, this purpose, isn't just about personal gain or individual fulfillment. True purpose always extends beyond oneself. When you live with purpose, you naturally impact others. The energy you bring to each day, the passion you show in your work, the kindness you extend to others, these things create a ripple effect that touches countless lives. People sense when someone is living with purpose. They're drawn to it because it's rare, it's genuine, and it inspires others to find their own path. Purpose isn't something you can keep to yourself. It radiates outward, affecting everyone you come into contact with. Think about the people who have influenced you, those who have inspired you or helped shape your journey. Chances are these individuals were living with a sense of purpose. They may not have realized it at the time, but their authenticity, their commitment to something greater had a profound impact on you. And just as they inspired you, you have the power to do the same for others. Living with purpose means becoming a beacon, a source of light for others to see and follow. It means contributing to the world in a way that only you can, bringing forth the unique qualities, strengths, and gifts that make you who you are. The journey toward purpose is not always straightforward. It's a path that requires courage, trust, and a willingness to embrace the unknown. It means being open to growth, to learning, and to evolving continuously. As you step more fully into your purpose, you may find that it takes you in unexpected directions, that it challenges you to grow in ways you hadn't anticipated. But this is all part of the journey, part of the process of becoming who you are meant to be. Life is filled with a wide array of experiences, and while we often enjoy and welcome the high points, the low points can leave us wondering about their meaning. Yet every experience, no matter how joyful or painful, holds within it a lesson designed to guide us, teach us, and shape us in profound ways. The events of our lives aren't random, they're intricately woven into our personal growth. These moments, both challenging and celebratory, become the stepping stones on our journey toward understanding ourselves and our purpose. Each experience, when we look closely, is a lesson that nudges us closer to the person we are meant to become. Sometimes we view hardships as obstacles meant to be avoided or as signs that something is going wrong. But in truth, these challenges are essential to our growth. Think about how strength is built through resistance. A muscle grows stronger by lifting weight. Just as our character and resilience are forged through the trials we face. Difficult moments often test us, pushing us to dig deep, to look inward, and to discover resources within ourselves that we may not have known existed. These challenges are like mirrors reflecting back to us who we truly are and what we are capable of. They reveal our strength, our resolve, and the depth of our determination. Every time we face a setback, we gain insight into our character, our values, and our purpose. Then there are the joyful experiences, the moments that fill us with happiness, love, and inspiration. These are not just fleeting instances of pleasure. They too hold profound lessons. Moments of joy remind us of what's truly important. They teach us gratitude, they encourage us to savor life, and they show us the beauty in the world and in ourselves. Joyful experiences often provide clarity. They help us recognize what aligns with our true self, what brings us happiness and fulfillment. These are the moments that act as beacons, guiding us toward our purpose by lighting up the path that resonates most deeply with our soul. By paying attention to what brings us joy, we gain clues about what we are meant to do and who we are meant to do and who we are meant to be. Life's experiences often feel random or disconnected when we're in the midst of them, especially during times of struggle. We might wonder why certain things are happening or feel frustrated by the seemingly aimless twists and turns. But hindsight has a way of showing us a different perspective. Often when we look back, we can see the threads that connected these moments, the lessons that emerged from them, and the ways in which they prepared us for something greater. Each event, no matter how small, builds upon the previous ones, shaping us gradually. It's as if life is slowly revealing its wisdom, one experience at a time, asking us to trust the process even when we cannot yet see the full picture. Every person you encounter, every decision you make, every triumph, and every failure has something to teach you. The people who come into our lives often play a role in shaping who we become. Sometimes they challenge us, push us, or even hurt us. Other times they support, encourage, and uplift us. But each person and each encounter teaches us something about relationships, boundaries, empathy, and resilience. Through our interactions, we learn how to communicate, how to stand up for ourselves, and how to forgive. These lessons are invaluable as they help us grow in understanding and compassion, both toward ourselves and toward others. Our choices, too, are rich with lessons. Every decision we make shapes the direction of our lives, leading us down different paths, each with its own set of experiences. Sometimes we make choices that bring us closer to our goals, while other times we may take detours or make mistakes. But even in our missteps, there is wisdom to be gained. Mistakes teach us humility. They show us the value of perseverance, and they give us the chance to grow stronger and wiser. Through our choices, we learn to trust ourselves, to follow our intuition, and to take responsibility for our lives. Every decision, whether it leads to success or failure, is a valuable teacher on our path. Perhaps one of the most challenging lessons life offers is patience. Often we are eager for things to happen, for success to arrive, for our dreams to be realized. But life doesn't always operate on our timeline. Many experiences test our patience, teaching us the value of waiting, of trusting, and of allowing things to unfold in their own time. Patience teaches us to be present, to appreciate each step of the journey, and to understand that growth is a gradual process. It reminds us that we don't need to rush, that we are exactly where we need to be, and that every experience we encounter is preparing us for the next step. Even the moments of uncertainty have something to teach us. When we're unsure of our path or our purpose, we are forced to rely on faith, on intuition, and on the belief that there is a greater plan at work. Uncertainty pushes us to dig deeper, to ask questions, and to seek answers. It teaches us to be adaptable, to remain open to change, and to trust ourselves even in the face of the unknown. Through uncertainty, we learn to let go of the need to control everything, finding peace in the present moment and faith in the journey ahead. Ultimately, every experience, every moment, and every interaction shapes who we are. Life is constantly offering us lessons, inviting us to grow, to evolve, and to become more aligned with our true purpose. It's up to us to recognize and embrace these lessons, to understand that each experience, whether painful or joyful, is a part of the journey towards self-discovery and fulfillment. Life is a teacher, and we are its students here to learn, to grow, and to uncover the wisdom that lies within each moment. Timing is a concept we often take for granted, yet it plays a vital role in every area of life. Every season, every change, every moment of our existence operates on its own unique rhythm, and there is a divine timing to it all. It's easy to feel impatient or anxious when things don't happen according to our plans. We set goals, map out our timelines, and make assumptions about when certain events should take place. However, when things don't unfold as expected, it's natural to feel discouraged. But divine timing is real, and it often operates beyond our comprehension. There's a greater design in place, a sequence of events and opportunities unfolding precisely as they should, even if they feel delayed or inconvenient from our perspective. Divine timing asks us to trust that everything is happening exactly when it needs to. It requires patience and faith, two qualities that don't come easily in a world where we're conditioned to seek instant gratification. In a fast-paced society, we're accustomed to having what we want when we want it. But divine timing operates on a different wavelength, one that aligns with a higher purpose rather than our immediate desires. When we're in tune with this higher timing, life begins to flow. Events happen with ease, the right people come into our lives, and the opportunities that align with our purpose emerge when we're truly ready to receive them. It's as if the universe orchestrates everything to fall into place, creating a harmony that we couldn't have planned ourselves. Think about the times in your life when things didn't go as planned. Maybe you missed an opportunity, experienced a setback, or had to wait longer than expected for something you deeply wanted. In the moment, it's easy to feel frustrated or defeated, but often looking back, we can see that these delays were blessings in disguise. Perhaps the timing wasn't right because there were lessons we still needed to learn, or maybe there were other pieces of the puzzle that needed to fall into place first. Divine timing has a way of revealing itself in hindsight. We can only connect the dots looking back, realizing that everything unfolded perfectly, even the delays, the setbacks, and the detours. Each delay in our lives serves a purpose. Sometimes we need time to grow and evolve before we're ready to step into a new role or embrace a new opportunity. Imagine if everything happened instantly. Without time to mature, we might not have the resilience, wisdom, or understanding to handle what's in front of us. Delays are often the universe's way of preparing us, molding us, and shaping us into the person we need to be in order to fulfill our purpose. Every waiting period is a time of growth, a time for us to strengthen our skills, develop patience, and build our character. When we resist this process and rush through life, we miss the richness of these lessons. But when we trust divine timing, we allow ourselves to fully develop so that when the right opportunity arrives, we are equipped to handle it. In many ways, divine timing is also about protection. There are moments when we feel ready for something, but the timing isn't aligned with what's best for us. Imagine if every door opened exactly when you wanted it to. While it might feel rewarding at first, without the right foundation, these opportunities might ultimately crumble. Sometimes divine timing protects us from stepping into situations we aren't ready for, ensuring that we don't rush into circumstances that might hinder our growth or success. It's the universe's way of safeguarding us, ensuring that every opportunity comes when we're fully prepared to embrace it. Divine timing doesn't just apply to major life events, it's present in our daily experiences as well. Think about those seemingly insignificant moments when you run into someone unexpectedly or find yourself in a place you hadn't planned to be. These encounters, though small, often serve a purpose. They lead to connections, insights, or experiences that contribute to our journey in ways we can't anticipate. Divine timing weaves its way through every part of our lives, bringing the right people, lessons, and opportunities when we least expect them. It's a reminder that even the smallest events hold significance and that we're always in the right place at the right time, even if we can't see it in the moment. Another powerful aspect of divine timing is the role it plays in our relationships. Sometimes we meet people who change the course of our lives. We might feel an instant connection or sense that this person is meant to be part of our journey. But relationships too are subject to timing. We may feel ready for love, friendship, or collaboration. But if the other person isn't in the right place, the connection might not fully flourish. Divine timing ensures that relationships come together when both people are aligned, ready to grow and support one another in meaningful ways. Sometimes people come into our lives for a season rather than a lifetime, and that's because the timing serves a specific purpose. Divine timing knows when we need certain connections and when it's time for them to move on. Learning to trust divine timing is a process. It involves releasing the need to control every aspect of our lives and surrendering to the flow of life. When we let go of the need to force outcomes, we create space for miracles to unfold. By trusting that the universe has a plan, we can relax, knowing that what is meant for us will not pass us by. This doesn't mean that we stop working toward our goals or that we become passive observers. It means we take action while also trusting that everything will unfold as it should, that our efforts will bear fruit in the right season. Divine timing also calls us to trust our intuition. Often we get a sense or a nudge that something is right or that we need to wait, even if it doesn't make logical sense. This inner guidance is connected to the greater timing at work. Our intuition aligns us with what we need in each moment, guiding us toward opportunities or away from them as necessary. When we honor this inner wisdom, we align ourselves with the natural flow of life. It's like tuning into a higher frequency, one that keeps us connected to the rhythm of divine timing. Each of us is on a unique path, and divine timing recognizes that. We might look at others and wonder why they're moving at a different pace or why things seem to happen more quickly or slowly for them. But everyone has their own timing, and comparison only creates unnecessary pressure and doubt. When we focus on our own journey, we can appreciate the timing of our lives without feeling the need to rush or compete. Divine timing assures us that we're exactly where we need to be, regardless of how things may look from the outside. Trusting in divine timing allows us to find peace amidst uncertainty. It's a reminder that life is not a race, that every moment is valuable, and that every experience is unfolding exactly as it should. Trusting the journey means letting go of the need to know every detail about where life is leading us and surrendering to the path as it unfolds. It's about embracing the uncertainty that comes with stepping into the unknown, knowing that each step forward, no matter how small, is part of a much larger purpose. We often crave control and certainty, longing to see the entire map before we set out on the road. But the truth is, life doesn't come with a roadmap. It's a journey that requires us to walk in faith, to trust that the twists and turns are leading us exactly where we need to be, even if we can't yet see the destination. When we embrace the journey, we begin to view life's uncertainties not as obstacles, but as opportunities. There's freedom in releasing our need to control every outcome, in allowing ourselves to be open to whatever comes our way. This openness creates space for life to surprise us, for unforeseen experiences to teach us, and for unexpected people to enrich our lives. Trusting the journey doesn't mean sitting back passively or avoiding taking action. Rather, it means moving forward with purpose while remaining adaptable and receptive to changes that may alter our course. The journey requires us to trust that even if things don't go according to our initial plan, they're still happening for a reason, guiding us toward growth, insight, and wisdom. On the path of life, we are bound to encounter detours. Plans will change, setbacks will arise, and sometimes it will feel like we are walking in circles or even moving backward. But these detours are an essential part of the journey. They often lead us to places we might never have gone, to experiences that broaden our perspective, and to lessons we may not have sought but deeply needed. Often what appears to be a setback is, in fact, to set up a way to prepare us for something greater, something we may not have been ready for had things gone strictly according to plan. Detours teach us resilience, adaptability, and patience as they show us that the journey is rarely a straight line, and that growth is often found in the unexpected twists and turns. Trusting the journey also means embracing the timing of each experience. Every season of life has its purpose. There are times of planting when we work hard and lay the groundwork for our dreams. There are times of waiting when we may feel as though nothing is happening, but in reality, much is taking place beneath the surface. And then there are times of harvest when all of our efforts bear fruit. Each phase of the journey is essential, and each one offers its own unique gifts and lessons. When we trust the timing of the journey, we can relax, knowing that every step, every experience, and every season is preparing us for what's to come. On this journey, one of the most powerful tools we can cultivate is gratitude. It's easy to feel grateful when things are going well, when life is flowing smoothly, and when our goals are being realized. But true gratitude arises when we can appreciate the journey even in the difficult moments. When we can find gratitude in challenges, we shift our perspective, seeing obstacles not as burdens, but as valuable parts of our growth. Gratitude teaches us to value each step of the journey, to recognize that even the struggles serve a purpose, helping us to become stronger, wiser, and more compassionate. By cultivating gratitude, we anchor ourselves in the present, appreciating the beauty of the journey, even when it doesn't look the way we expected. Along the journey, we may also encounter people who impact us deeply. Some will walk with us for a long time, while others may only appear briefly. Each person we meet, each relationship we build serves a role in our journey. Some people will challenge us, revealing our strengths and our weaknesses. Others will inspire us, showing us new perspectives and opening doors to new possibilities. And some will hurt us, teaching us resilience, boundaries, and self-respect. Every encounter is a lesson, an opportunity for growth and reflection. Trusting the journey means being open to the people who come into our lives, understanding that each relationship, whether it brings joy or pain, is shaping us in ways that are essential for our evolution. One of the biggest challenges of trusting the journey is dealing with failure. When things don't work out as we hoped, or when we fall short of our expectations, it can be tempting to give up or to see ourselves as inadequate. But failure is not the end, it's part of the journey. Each failure provides feedback, showing us what we need to improve, what paths to reconsider, and how to approach things differently in the future. Failure is a teacher, one that pushes us to grow, to learn, and to adapt. It reminds us that success is rarely achieved in a single step, and that the journey to our dreams often involves multiple attempts, setbacks, and recoveries. By embracing failure as part of the journey, we build resilience, learning to trust that even our mistakes are guiding us closer to our purpose. As we navigate the journey, we may also feel a sense of loneliness or isolation at times. There are phases where it feels like no one understands us, or where we question if we're on the right path. But these moments of solitude are powerful opportunities for self-discovery. They allow us to connect more deeply with ourselves, to understand our own desires, values, and dreams. Solitude gives us the space to listen to our inner voice, to clarify our intentions, and to align ourselves more fully with our purpose. Trusting the journey means accepting these moments of solitude, knowing that they're providing us with insights and clarity that we couldn't find amid the noise and distractions of daily life. Another essential aspect of trusting the journey is letting go of comparison. It's easy to look at others and feel as though they are ahead, that their journey is smoother or more successful. But every person is on a unique path with different lessons, challenges, and timing. Comparison only distracts us from our own journey, creating doubt and dissatisfaction. Trusting the journey means focusing on our path, honoring our experiences, and recognizing that we are exactly where we need to be. When we let go of comparison, we find peace, understanding that our journey is unfolding perfectly for us. Finally, trusting the journey requires faith, a belief that there is a higher purpose to each experience, that every step is leading us closer to our destiny. This faith doesn't eliminate challenges or make the road easier, but it gives us the strength to continue even when the path is uncertain. Faith is the compass that guides us through the unknown, allowing us to walk with confidence even when we can't see the full picture. It's the inner knowing that no matter what happens, we are supported, loved, and guided. Faith allows us to release fear, to embrace each moment, and to trust that our journey is exactly as it's meant to be. The power of purpose is transformative. It gives direction to our lives, acting as a guiding force that fuels our actions and decisions. Purpose is what allows us to push through challenges, giving us a reason to keep going when things get tough. It's more than just having goals or ambitious purposes rooted deep within us. It aligns with our values, passions, and beliefs, creating a sense of meaning that goes beyond individual achievements. Living with purpose turns life into a journey where each step, no matter how small or challenging, has a greater significance. It shifts our perspective from simply surviving or existing to living with intention, creating an impact, and contributing to something larger than ourselves. When we connect with our purpose, it becomes the lens through which we view the world. It helps us filter out distractions and focus on what truly matters. In a world full of noise, it's easy to get caught up in the latest trends, other people's opinions, or societal expectations. But purpose grounds us. It keeps us centered, reminding us of who we are and what we're here to do. Purpose isn't just about what we want for ourselves, it's about the value we bring to others and the legacy we leave behind. It provides a sense of fulfillment that nothing else can match because it's aligned with the deepest part of our soul, with the reason we were put here in the first place. Finding purpose is often a journey in itself. Many people spend years searching for their purpose, trying to understand what they're truly meant to do. Purpose doesn't always appear in a sudden revelation or grand vision. Often it reveals itself gradually through our experiences, relationships, and the challenges we overcome. Each encounter and each decision we make adds another piece to the puzzle, guiding us closer to our true calling. Purpose is discovered, not assigned. We don't find it by following a specific formula, but by paying attention to our passions, strengths, and the unique ways in which we connect with the world around us. Purpose is often right in front of us, but it takes awareness, reflection, and sometimes trial and error to recognize it fully. When we live with purpose, it energizes us. Purpose has a unique way of inspiring action. It gives us a reason to wake up each day with enthusiasm and drive. When we're working towards something meaningful, obstacles feel less daunting and challenges become opportunities to learn and grow. Purpose turns hard work into joy as we're no longer simply working to achieve a task, but to make a difference, to fulfill something meaningful. Even the most mundane tasks gain a new sense of significance when they're tied to our purpose. They become part of the bigger picture, contributing to a goal that truly matters. Living with purpose creates a rhythm and flow to our lives where each moment feels meaningful and aligned with who we are. Purpose also has a powerful way of attracting opportunities and connections. When we're clear about our purpose, it becomes easier to recognize the opportunities that align with it. Doors open, and the right people come into our lives at the right time. Purpose creates a magnetic energy that draws in experiences and relationships that support and uplift us. When we're aligned with our purpose, we start to notice synchronicities and events that feel almost serendipitous. It's as though the universe conspires to help us on our path, bringing us the resources and support we need to fulfill our calling. Purpose aligns us with a higher energy, creating momentum that propels us forward. One of the most powerful aspects of purpose is its ability to cultivate resilience. When we have a strong sense of purpose, we're able to weather the storms of life with greater ease. Purpose gives us the strength to keep going, even when the road is rough. It reminds us why we're doing what we're doing, and it helps us see beyond the temporary setbacks. When challenges arise, purpose gives us the inner strength to persevere, knowing that each struggle is just a stepping stone on our journey. Without purpose, it's easy to become discouraged or disillusioned when things don't go our way. But with purpose, we see setbacks as part of the process, as necessary steps toward growth and achievement. Living with purpose also enhances our relationships. Purpose connects us with others on a deeper level, as it often involves contributing to or supporting others in meaningful ways. When we're driven by a sense of purpose, we naturally attract people who share similar values and visions. Purpose-oriented relationships tend to be more fulfilling, as they're based on mutual support, understanding, and shared goals. These connections provide encouragement and inspiration, creating a sense of community and belonging. Purpose reminds us that we're not alone on our journey, that we're part of something bigger, and that our actions contribute to the well-being of others. Purpose-filled relationships create bonds that go beyond surface-level interactions, forming connections that are both lasting and meaningful. Purpose also pushes us to grow and evolve continuously. It challenges us to reach our potential, to go beyond our comfort zones, and to embrace new experiences. Purpose drives us to learn, to adapt, and to develop new skills, as it constantly calls us to rise to the occasion. When we're aligned with our purpose, we're more willing to take risks, to make sacrifices, and to do what it takes to move closer to our goals. Purpose doesn't allow us to settle for mediocrity. It calls us to excellence, to be the best version of ourselves. Each step we take in alignment with our purpose expands our abilities and deepens our understanding of ourselves and the world. Moreover, purpose has a way of bringing peace and clarity. When we're connected with our purpose, we no longer feel the need to constantly question our path or doubt our decisions. Purpose provides a sense of direction that brings inner calm, even in the midst of uncertainty. It gives us a sense of stability and confidence, as we know that we're moving in the right direction, even if the road isn't always clear. Purpose removes the feeling of aimlessness and replaces it with a sense of focus and determination. It helps us cut through the noise and distractions, allowing us to make choices that are in alignment with our values and aspirations. Ultimately, purpose transforms our lives. It shifts our focus from self-centered goals to making a positive impact on others in the world. Purpose teaches us that life isn't just about what we get, but about what we give. It helps us understand that true fulfillment comes from serving others, from contributing to something beyond ourselves. Purpose expands our vision, allowing us to see ourselves as part of a greater whole with a unique role to play. It helps us recognize our strengths, talents, and passions, and it shows us how to use them in ways that benefit others. Living with purpose is about making a difference, leaving a legacy, and knowing that our life has meaning, that our existence has touched lives and created change. Connecting with purpose requires courage, patience, and faith. It asks us to look within, to be honest with ourselves, and to listen to the quiet call of our soul. Finding purpose is not always easy, and the journey is rarely straightforward. But once we discover it, purpose becomes our North Star, guiding us through every decision, every challenge, and every opportunity. It lights up our path, fills our hearts with passion, and gives our lives a sense of significance that nothing else can match. Faith is a powerful force, an anchor in our lives that provides a sense of stability and security even in the face of the unknown. It is the belief in something greater than ourselves, an unwavering trust that everything is working together for a purpose. Faith is more than just a religious concept. It's a mindset, a deep-rooted conviction that gives us the strength to face life's uncertainties with courage and resilience. Faith doesn't promise an easy journey, nor does it eliminate obstacles, but it does provide the inner assurance that we're not alone, that there's a higher power guiding us through every twist and turn. Living with faith invites us to let go of the need to control every outcome. We often have specific expectations of how things should unfold, but faith teaches us that there's a bigger picture we may not yet see. Faith is the bridge between our plans and the unknown, a reminder that life has a rhythm and flow that doesn't always align with our personal timelines. By embracing faith, we allow ourselves to surrender, to trust that even when things don't make sense, they're happening for a reason. Faith encourages us to release the constant worry and fear, to understand that we don't need all the answers right now. Instead, it asks us to take each step forward with confidence, knowing that clarity will come in due time. Faith is particularly important during difficult times. When we face challenges, it's easy to feel lost, overwhelmed, or even defeated. But faith gives us a sense of resilience, an inner strength that reminds us we're capable of withstanding the storm. Faith is the voice within that says, this too shall pass, that the difficulties are temporary and that brighter days are ahead. It's a source of hope and optimism, providing comfort in times of hardship and reminding us that we have the ability to rise above our circumstances. Faith doesn't remove the pain or difficulty of the situation, but it offers us a perspective that allows us to see beyond the immediate struggle, to recognize that every challenge is an opportunity for growth, a stepping stone toward a more profound understanding of ourselves and the world. Faith also gives us the courage to pursue our dreams. Often the road to achieving our aspirations is filled with risks, setbacks, and moments of doubt. Faith is what propels us forward, even when the path seems unclear. It's what encourages us to take the leap, to step out of our comfort zones, and to trust that the universe is supporting us. Faith reminds us that we don't need to have everything figured out before we begin. We simply need to start. Each step taken in faith is a step closer to fulfilling our purpose, even if we can't see the entire path ahead. Faith fills us with a sense of adventure, a willingness to explore the unknown with the knowledge that every move we make is leading us toward our true potential. In relationships, faith plays a crucial role as well. Trusting others and building deep connections requires a level of faith that they will honor and respect our vulnerability. Relationships thrive when there's faith in one another, a mutual understanding that each person is committed to the bond and willing to navigate challenges together. Faith in relationships is about trusting the process, understanding that connections will have their ups and downs, but that mutual effort and care can strengthen the bond over time. Just as faith in ourselves provides inner stability, faith in others creates a foundation for healthy, resilient relationships. It's what allows us to give, to forgive, and to grow together, believing that the journey we share is worth the investment. Moreover, faith inspires us to serve others. When we live with faith, we begin to recognize the interconnectedness of all beings. Faith shows us that our actions have a ripple effect, that the kindness we show to others is part of a larger web of compassion and love. It instills in us the desire to contribute, to make a positive impact on the lives of those around us. Faith teaches us that every act of kindness, no matter how small, has meaning. It encourages us to see the humanity in others, to empathize with their struggles, and to extend a helping hand when needed. Faith is what enables us to give freely with the belief that our efforts, no matter how small, are part of something larger. Faith is also a source of wisdom. When we approach life with faith, we develop a sense of intuition, an inner guidance that helps us make decisions that align with our values and purpose. Faith connects us to our inner wisdom, allowing us to listen to the quiet voice within that often knows what is right for us before our rational mind does. It encourages us to trust our instincts, to follow our hearts, even when logic and reason suggest otherwise. This inner guidance, fueled by faith, provides clarity and direction, helping us navigate through the complexities of life with a sense of peace and confidence. Faith empowers us to take actions that may seem risky or uncertain because we trust that we are being led in the right direction. Faith also provides a sense of community and belonging. When we live with faith, we naturally connect with others who share similar values and beliefs. This sense of shared faith creates bonds that transcend individual differences, fostering a sense of unity and understanding. Faith brings people together, allowing them to support and uplift each other, especially during times of difficulty. It creates a collective strength, a shared sense of purpose that amplifies our individual efforts. Living in a community of faith gives us a sense of belonging, a feeling that we are part of something greater, that our individual journey is intertwined with the journeys of others. One of the most beautiful aspects of faith is its ability to bring peace. Faith allows us to find solace in the midst of chaos, to experience calm even when life feels turbulent. It's a reminder that there is a divine order to things, that we don't need to force or control every aspect of our lives. Faith invites us to be present, to focus on each moment without being consumed by worries about the future. It teaches us to appreciate what we have, to find contentment in the here and now, knowing that each moment is part of a larger journey. Faith quiets the mind and opens the heart, allowing us to experience a sense of harmony and balance that transcends circumstances. Lastly, faith teaches us about acceptance. It shows us how to embrace life's mysteries, to understand that there will be questions we may never have answers to, challenges we may never fully understand. Faith allows us to make peace with uncertainty, to accept that not everything will go according to our plans, and that's okay. Faith helps us release the need for constant validation or explanation, encouraging us to trust in the process of life. This acceptance, born out of faith, brings a deep sense of liberation. It frees us from the pressure to know and control everything, allowing us to simply be, to flow with life's rhythm without resistance. Through faith, we become more resilient, more compassionate, and more connected to our purpose. It is an inner compass that guides us through life's highs and lows, a source of strength and hope that never wavers. Faith is a reminder that no matter where we are on our journey, we are always supported, always loved, and always exactly where we need to be. Living with faith is an invitation to embrace the unknown, to step forward with confidence, and to trust that everything is unfolding perfectly in its own time and in its own way.